What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. Um, Honestly, Ashley and Derek relationship really is not long for this world. Like, it's really not. He was so quick to get up and go back to work so fast in the middle of dinner, like they didn't even have dinner yet. And he made a big deal about cooking that meal for her, trying to dote on her, and all this, that, and the third. He was so fast to go back to work. I'm like, sir, you are still on freaking medical leave. I don't feel like, even though it was a all hands on deck call, I don't feel like his superiors would have made him go, seeing as how he's still technically on medical. Like, you didn't have to go. You chose to go. And I think that really struck a nerve with her. You know, like here she is nursing him back to health. Now it was the one night where he could dote on her, and you choose to jump your ass up and go to work somewhere. Hey, I would have been pissed too. And, I didn't know how Ashley really felt about Andre because sometimes it was hard to tell, like, if she wanted him or not. But based off today, she definitely liked that boy. Oh, she liked him a lot. Like, the way she took that photo out that cabinet and was staring at it. I'm glad she had, her mother to talk to. I'm glad Jan came over and stuff and had dinner with her and whatnot. Um, and even Jan could see that she liked Andre. Like when, after they had dinner and stuff, the way Jan looked at her, staring at that photo, Jan could see it. Because at first Jan was like, listen, don't make a big deal out of it. It's fine if you and Andre want to be friends and all that, but it's bigger than that. Like she's starting to develop feelings for that boy. And Derek is not making it any better. Like him jumping up, leaving, and the fact that they've been together for 2 years and their relationship is where exactly? Like they're not engaged, they're not living together. What movement is going on in the relationship? Like, what the hell are y'all doing? But I feel like Ashley really needed to take stock in herself and her relationship and really reevaluate that situation and figure out what it is that she wants. Like what does she want from Derek? Like, does Derek need to step up, move in? Like, do they need to move in together? I would think after 2 years, that would be, the next step for them. Talking about the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does the future look like for both of them? That's what I would think, you know? Um, but honestly, it's a lot of mess that's going to happen because if she does choose to end her relationship with Derek and choose to pursue something with Andre, it's going to be a big bowl of mess because he got the situation with Danny going on. Even though him and Danny not technically a couple, but still, how is that going to shake out? You know what I mean? Like, how is that going to play? Because Danny could be a little territorial and a little crazy now. And we don't really know exactly how Danny feels about Andre as far as her feelings go. Like, does she see him as just sex? Is she gonna start developing some real feelings for him? Like, how's that gonna work? It's gonna be a big bowl of mess, and I'm here for it. I'm really here for it, but I really don't see Derek and Ashley as a viable couple for long. I don't see it. Like, he's not attentive to her needs and her wants and what their relationship is gonna be. He just oblivious to the shit. He really is. And he need to get it together. So moving on from that. Talk about oblivious. Like Leslie is just crazy as all get out and I fucking love her. Like that woman is nuts. Like she was not paying attention to a damn thing Eva was talking about. Eva kept trying to change the subject. Like Eva was like, oh, let's watch our show. She was like, we ain't got time for that. We got to worry about Ted and how we going to blow his life up. That's all her focus is. She is laser focused on Ted and Nicole. She don't give a damn about nothing else. Eva clearly didn't want to discuss none of that, but when you got a mama like Leslie, you ain't got no choice but to talk about it. And it was sad though, because when Eva was telling her about her run-in with Kat and Tomas and stuff like that, Leslie basically told her, oh, you need to let that go. Like, you don't need to be, being around Tomas and stuff. Basically, she want Eva to be on Kat's good side. She don't want to rock that boat because she don't want Kat to try to get her fired and stuff because she need her to be on the inside. That's how little Leslie know. Because It don't matter what Eva does, Kat still wants her fired. But luckily for Eva, Nicole doesn't share the same viewpoint as her daughter. So for the time being, she definitely gonna stick around. You know. But yeah, Leslie is something else as a parent. Like she is something else. Like Eva clearly did not want to move forward with this plan right now. She wanted to let this go. Like she tried to steer Leslie away from destroying Ted and stuff. And Leslie put it out there like, since I've never known you to be a coward. I said, oh, are we calling her a coward now? Like you really calling your daughter a coward? And I seen the look on Eva's face like she was starting to get pissed. I could see it, the attitude radiating off of her, and I don't blame her for your mama to basically call you a coward because you don't want to, carry out her little devious plans. Eva is getting tired of her. Like Eva is starting to get tired of Leslie. And I feel like Eva is gonna make a move at some point to counteract her mother. She don't want to go through with none of this. She's starting to have a change of heart. Every time, like I said, the more she's engrossed in Nicole and Ted's life, the more she's liking them. And it's crazy how Leslie knew what Ted and Nicole's anniversary was, because she was like, oh, he would always bail out on their plans or whatever to go be with Nicole, especially on their anniversary and stuff. I said, oh, so this was a full-blown affair, according to her. I can't believe Ted. I still can't believe him cheating on Nicole. I really need the details of this, though, because I can't take Leslie full blown at her word, because Leslie is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so you can't believe every little thing she say. It's quite clear they had something going on. That's obvious. But the details is very murky for me. Like, I'm going to need to hear both sides of the story. Like, we already heard Leslie, some of her viewpoint. I'm going to need Ted's side. Like, what happened? How did this happen? When did this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know the details, because this is getting juicy. But Leslie not playing. She want, Eva to throw this little anniversary party for them so she could blow their life up at the party. That is a good plan. It's devious, but Eva not down for it. But she managed to get Ted and Nicole on board, because they were talking about taking a trip at first, but Nicole talking about, oh, I can't get away right now. I'm super busy. I'm like, Nicole, you need to go on a trip, girl. Hey, Nicole really needs to start taking some time for herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this work, 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 work. She need to dial that shit back a little bit. Because when her and Ted were talking about their anniversary and their trips and stuff, she always wanted to go to St. Bart's. I'm like, you've never been to St. Bart's? You would think like a lot of rich people or people just, with some good amount of money would have been to St. Bart's before. And the fact that she's never been, I'm like, damn. Like, you work that much? And this fool Ted sitting here talking about, oh, I always want to visit every major league baseball field or whatever. Ted, that don't sound like no damn anniversary present. That don't sound like no anniversary trip. That sound like a trip for you. Like something you would do with your son or something. You know what I'm saying? That is not something you sound like you would do with your wife. Like, I'm just saying, I could see why she would pass on that foolery. Like, going from city to city just to be at somebody's stinking old field. No. Like, I want to be on somebody's island getting lit up. That's what I want to do. Damn that. Shit, I want to be lit up like Jamaica. Fuck that. I don't know what you talking about, sir. But they gonna do the party and whatnot. I'm so disappointed in Ted, because him and Nicole are so gorgeous together. Like, they make a beautiful ass couple. And for him to step out like that, Ted better clear his name, because it better be some, something to this other than what, Leslie is saying. I'm really hoping there's some type of twist, because he better not be no damn cheat. Better not be. Like, sir, you come on now. Come on now. Give me something. Moving on from that. I'm glad, Andre always has Nicole to talk to and stuff like that. I really want Andre to do some soul searching. I want to know where did his feelings for Ashley all of a sudden come from. Because he don't even know where they came from. Because he never thought about her like that prior. And they've been friends for a hot minute. He never saw her the way that he's seeing her now. Like, he never thought about it. So where's that coming from? Like, I feel like he need to go see a therapist and not his aunt. He need to go see somebody who is new to his situation, don't know him, don't know Ashley. I figure a person like that could give him some fresh perspective maybe and get to the root of why he feel the way he feel about her. Because honest to God, I really don't see it. Like I don't see why he would want to be with Ashley. Like they just seem very mismatched. You know, they're good friends. I could see them as good friends. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out, kikiing as a couple. I don't see it. I just don't see it between them. I don't see no fire. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. Him and Danny, hell yes. Him and Ashley, they just give off, let's go have some drinks and play pool or something. That's the type of vibe I get from them. But I am glad that, he didn't betray Danny's confidence so much. Like as far as like him finding her passed out drunk. I like that he came up with that little cover story, like, oh, I ran into her or whatever. And I love that he noticed that Danny is lonely. And I'm glad he brought that to Nicole's attention because Nicole didn't think so. Nicole was like, what? Danny lonely? I'm like, yeah, see, that's the thing. People like that. When you see them, they could put up this nice little facade. Like, oh, I'm good. I'm the life of the party. I'm happy. And that's what Nicole thought. Nicole was like, there's no way Danny's unhappy. She's lonely. She was like, she did a great job emceeing at my event. We just had breakfast. She seemed fine. But see, that's the thing. That's what she wants you to see. You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing her when she at home by herself. Danny is definitely struggling and lonely. And I'm glad, Andre put the bug in Nicole's ear, like, you got to support her some more. Try to be there for her more. You know what I'm saying? Like, check in on her more. I totally agree. Like, that girl is spiraling. She definitely seemed like she's developing a drinking problem. I'm glad she was strong enough, though, after Andre left. I'm glad she was strong enough to get up and take, what was left in the vodka and pour that shit out. Maybe that's a first step for her. But I definitely feel like Danny's lonely, which is sad. I think she's lonely. Her marriage of 30 years has ended. Her kids are grown. They're living their own lives. They don't live with her anymore. And I feel like that's why she's throwing all her energy into Chelsea's modeling career. Because that's all she got is that big ass house, which she lives in alone, and Chelsea's modeling career. You know what I'm saying? That's what's keeping her busy right now is that. And I can see why Chelsea don't want to tell her the truth that she don't like modeling. Because Chelsea felt like her mother has nothing going else. She has nothing else going on but to, make her career pop more. And that's sad. And I feel like Danny needs to find something for her. You know what I'm saying? Because her helping Chelsea with her modeling career, I just feel like Danny's trying to live vicariously through her daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to reach heights that she didn't hit in her career. And that's all she got to look forward to. She need to find something new for her to do. That's solely for her. Whether that be a business, whatever. Find something for you to do. Because it sucks seeing her like that. But I'm glad Andre been there for her. I'm glad he found her and, try to nurse her back and, get rid of that hangover. But I need Danny to stand up and be strong because I know she can. But you can see that pain in her eyes, though, that sadness, So I want her to get it together. But moving on from that, Haley. I don't know what the hell is going on in her brain, but the stuff she be talking about just don't add up to what I be seeing. Because she keep trying to make it seem like the Duprees are taunting her, they're antagonizing her. Baby, I saw the Duprees sitting there laughing, having their breakfast, and reminiscing about the past. That's what I saw. Now, unless I need to, wipe the blinders clean, maybe, I don't know. Because, like, what else did we see? I seen them enjoying some breakfast. They didn't even look in her direction. Then she thinks that Danny somehow got the staff at the club to ignore her and mistreat her. I'm like, would I put that past Danny? No. Do I think Danny did that? No. I really don't think she called the staff like, hey, be mean to Haley. I don't think she did all of that. Like, I think the staff has a mind of their own and they just don't like your ass. See, the problem with Haley is she's a social climber. She really thought by marrying Bill, the respect that he gets would trickle down to her too. No, ma'am. People in that town don't have to like you. That's why she need to move her tail out of Fairmount Crest. Because if that's what you're worried about, then maybe y'all need to move to a different town where, different part of the town where people don't know you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know your history or what you did. Maybe you'll have better luck making friends that way. And where is old girl Catherine? Ain't that her name? Bill's assistant or whatever she is. Where's she at? I haven't seen her, I don't think, since the wedding. Or a little after the wedding, I think. Where's she been? Because that seems to be Haley's only real friend, I guess. But yeah, Haley and Bill need to stop this nonsense where they think people gotta respect her, people gotta like her. And I totally agree with Bill though, because Bill was like, listen, why don't you just ignore people? Ignore the Duprees, ignore everybody else who don't like you, just ignore them. Oh, that's easy for you to say. That's gonna be hard to do. It's really not that tough. Don't say anything to them. Don't look in their direction. The same way they're not paying you no mind, you don't pay them any mind. You know what I'm saying? You just go about your business. Haley just wants to be accepted so bad, and it's like it just comes off as desperate and thirsty. Like, come on now. You just seem like you need a bottle of Poland Spring, because why are you so thirsty for these people's attention and approval? Move on. Trying to end a marriage after a couple of days all because people don't like you? Are you serious? Baby, you have a limitless credit card. This man is trying his best to make a nice life for you. You got a big old home, and that's none of that is good enough for you. He even, set up a nice little romantic dinner for them, even though he ordered it out, but that's fine. But he still tried to do something nice for her. Took her to Italy for a couple days, even though they had to come back early. He's bending over backwards really to try to make shit nice for her, try to make life a little easy for her. I really don't see what she wants Bill to do, because she's sitting there, had the dinner with him, and then talking about, oh, we still haven't fixed our marital issues or whatever. What issues? You're the one with the issues, nutball. Like, this man trying to have a romantic meal with you. You worried about everybody but your marriage. Focus on the damn marriage. What do you focus on the outside world for? This is dumb. And I'm glad she noticed it, and she told Bill, oh, I don't want to come off ungrateful. Baby, that's how you coming off. Like, you coming off very ungrateful. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, but that's how you popping off right now as an ungrateful ass person. And then look at her face light up when he took out the diamond earrings he got her. I said, jewelry always make you light up, don't it? But yeah, Bill, I don't know how he gonna be married to that one. I don't know how. She seemed like she got a complaint and attitude every 5 minutes. Like, she really do need to figure life out and stop worrying about everybody else, whether they like her or not, because that shouldn't even matter at this point. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.